Hey fellow Force users, what is up? It's Jasmine, the Ahsoka Tano fan. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, it is time for the season finale of Skeleton Crew. And so in keeping with my little tradition I have going on this channel, I went with a different inspired look today. If you guys couldn't guess, my look is inspired by the one and only Neil, who, if you guys couldn't already tell, is definitely my favorite character from Skeleton Crew. See my little overalls here. Obviously, this is not really a cosplay. It's a lot more of an inspired look. I love Neil. I think that he's just such a vibe, for lack of better words. He's always so positive, so kind, and yeah, he's just all around adorable. He has these cute one-liners, and so I definitely think that he's added so much to the show. Although that being said, I think that the entire cast has been amazing. I've really loved all of the characters. There's not anybody in the show that I dislike, so yeah, I'm really pleasantly surprised by the series, and it's been a fun ride so far. And yeah, so now it's time to wrap up at least the first season. We don't know if we're gonna have another season or not. It's time to wrap up the first season with today's episode, the finale. So far, this series has brought us on quite the adventure, obviously with the kids trying to find their way back to At Attin this whole time, and now they finally found their way back. But of course, Jod ruined those plans and has intentions of his own, and he's trying to get hold of the treasure or the mint of At Attin. Last week's episode left us on a little bit of a cliffhanger with our kids being reunited with their parents in a really touching moment, but also with Jude Law now threatening all of them, not just the kids. And he pulled out his lightsaber. That came out wrong. Pulled out his lightsaber, and that kind of made me wonder what his plan was going to be going forward, because he was obviously trying to act in a particular role as the Republic emissary. So obviously pulling out a lightsaber, you are going to be blowing your cover, right? So I guess maybe he just doesn't care anymore, or he has something else up his sleeve. I'm curious to see what's going to go on with that. If he's gonna now hold the parents hostage, how is he gonna get in touch with his pirate ship as well? And we also have to find out more about who Jod really is. First of all, what is his real name? I wonder if his real name actually could be Jod. I wondered this a little while back, if there was a chance that he actually told the kids his true name and everybody else he gave fake identities to. It's hard to say, but either way, I want to know who exactly he is, what is his real name, and what type of Force user is he? Because he's definitely still a mysterious figure. He's the most mysterious character in the show. Everybody else we know, except for him. Well, actually, we don't know the supervisor. The supervisor is someone else that we have to figure out. We only heard his voice, but for some reason, he kind of gave me Palpatine vibes. It's interesting. But anyways, I'm definitely looking forward to this episode. It seems as though they do have quite a bit to wrap up as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how they do that and how it all comes together. So without further ado, guys, I don't want to speculate too much. Let's fly our way into the finale of Skeleton Crew Season 1 and check out what's in store for us. Alright, looks like we're picking up right where we left off.
How can we thank you?
Jod, Nanawood, at your service.
Are the parents gonna play along like they don't think he's a bad guy?
Stealing a ship, breaking just about every security protocol. At Attin and its safety should be your top priority. Confine them to their quarters. And I want these droids to keep an eye on them.
What?
I got to see firsthand just how troublesome they could be on our little adventure home.
We were way too troublesome.
Come on, the parents can't really be buying this, right?
Young Fern here would like to accompany me to meet the supervisor.
Of course I should accompany her.
Certainly. I'll take special care of both of you.
Oh my god. What is this guy thinking, man? And also, these parents, they have to know to some degree how Jedi operate, right? They can't be thinking he's a Jedi. And also, they gotta be wondering about the lightsaber. Like, the way he's acting is just strange.
Nothing like a home-cooked meal.
Okay, I hope they tell them now that they're back home.
Of course, I'm going to have to talk to the proctor so you can take assessment.
It doesn't matter anymore.
You didn't learn your lesson from your little space joyride? You are in big trouble, mister.
No, Dad, that's not what I meant. There's a lot more to the galaxy than the Great Work.
You think I didn't want to just take off and meet a Jedi? And
He's not even a...
But like, if he tells his dad, what's the droid gonna do? Like report back to him? I don't get it. Then they'll just realize that he's
All places out
really
there.
the bad guy here, you know?
Made me get how good home is. There are certain people from out there who want to ruin it.
well, that's what the supervisor's for.
Oh, that's what they think, eh? The supervisor is gonna be their protector and the answer to all their problems.
Supervisor at your age? It's an incredible honor.
Okay, I'm hoping that Farah catches on somehow.
I need help. Where are you?
I'm home, but I'm being watched by the droid.
This is so cute. Stop.
Neil, we need to save Fern. Neil, please help.
All communication will be reported to the emissary. Who are you speaking to?
He's not the emissary, you stupid droid. What are these droids good for? They can't do anything right.
Come on, we need to save Princess Fern. Oh, okay, wait, okay.
Oh, that was smart of him. Play it off like he's talking to himself.
Hello?
What in the Darth Vader is going on right here? Man, I don't care. I would be telling everyone the truth about this guy. But I get it, they're kids, so they're gonna be scared.
Just, you see, the supervisor so rarely grants an audience.
It looks like very Imperial, though.
Is that Undersecretary Farah?
Wait, is the supervisor not even a person, guys? It's a droid or something?
I have been watching over you and your daughter with great interest.
That's kind of creepy.
You're ruled by a droid?
That's decreed by the Great Work.
And I see a new face. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, please do.
I am Jod Nanawood,
Come on, tell your mom,
emissary for the
Fern.
Republic
Nudge her.
and Jedi.
It's a trick.
I must admit, I began to doubt an emissary would ever visit our humble men together.
Yes. Now, as emissary, I need my other ship, currently in orbit, beyond the Great Barrier.
Why doesn't your second ship simply land as you did?
You asked too many questions of your emissary.
Okay, Farah's asking the right questions, though.
Strict obedience to authority has kept At Attin running smoothly for generations. Your other ship may land if you can clear up one tiny detail. See, the last message from the Republic stated that all Jedi were traitors. Which are you lying about?
Oh,
Being an
snap.
emissary or a Jedi?
He's a pirate trying to invade the Mint.
As I
Good job.
suspected.
Good job, Fern. Good girl. Mind you, I don't think these droids are really good for anyone. I'm sure Jod could take him.
What are you doing?
He killed the supervisor? What? Okay, I think Fern and Farah should run. Wow.
What have you done?
Bringing Mummy up to speed.
Just like that. Oh my god. Wow, that's literally what was running their entire planet? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, I guess he will be able to seize the Mint.
How do I bring my other ship through the barrier? Barrier override.
No, this will destroy the barrier. It's essential to our survival. I can give your ship access instead.
Mom!
Fern, I'll handle this.
She shouldn't have said that.
We'll take our fill of credits and we'll go.
Yeah, right.
This again. No one will get hurt.
He's lying. He's gonna stay, and he's gonna...
I admire Fern for trying, though.
Now, how do I get my ship?
Mom, don't tell him.
Oh, no.
I'll show you.
They couldn't fake it a little more. Like, she couldn't make him think that she's telling the truth, but really, She's lying and will...
Get down here and begin the invasion.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why?
Dad!
Don't worry, it's just a power outage.
Yeah, right.
Look!
What the heck are you
The
doing?
droids were spying on us, but now I can finally tell you. John's a bad guy. He's lying. He didn't save us. He's trying to get us.
Why didn't you say that before on the platform? Before he got to the supervisor. Oh, yeah. But you can't be mad at them because they are so young, right? So they're going to be scared. But damn, this is pretty much worst case scenario. And it doesn't look like they're the type of planet that has any type of defense. If those droids are their only... Neil in the bath! So adorable. I was gonna say they don't look like they have any type of defense, you know? If those droids are what they're depending on to defend them, they're in trouble. Oh my gosh.
Then we'll go on foot. Somewhere safe.
Oh, we can't just run away. He's got fur.
Leave that to the
The
safety
safety
droids.
droids that are all off? No. No one knows what's going on but us.
Yikes.
Yes! Hoverbikes still work!
No hover bikes. You kids go home. It isn't safe.
Do you think Fern's okay? But John must have done something to the supervisor. So we have to call for help. Remember on the hotel planet? The X-Wings chased
Oh,
the
Kim.
So we get to the ship, fly out past the barrier, and call her for help.
Oh man, they're about to lose their kids again. Oh, that guy. We haven't seen him since the first episode.
We are stopping them right now.
Aha, he's joined the chat. Yeah, this is great for the pirates. They're just gonna go in and invade everyone's home and just make themselves right at home. But how do they plan on getting the power back, though?
They work for us. Ready.
Not good. Oh, shoot. Damn, they got caught. Oh my gosh, check our kids out, guys. And plus, Wim's dad. Wendell is, I think, his name. Oh, that's the shortcut that Wim took, right? First episode?
Aren't we heading right for that giant cliff thing? Gotta go full throttle.
Wait, I'm heavier than you.
Just baby!
This is cute, actually. Some Fast and Furious shit right there.
Dad, come on!
Oh, he's so excited. It's like his inner kid just came out.
This way! Are you crazy?
No, Neil. Oh my gosh. No, no, no.
I'm okay. Just keep going!
No, Neil, don't leave him. Oh my gosh, no. Look at the little roll.
So many pirates. I think the ship's gonna need cover.
Nothing better happened to anybody but especially Neil.
Dad, isn't the ship the best?
You kids know how to fly this thing?
They learned on the fly. No pun intended. So they have all that, I guess, or did Jod load that up? Oh, he stopped it from taking off.
Docking. Store power to open them.
Or maybe, was that him or someone else?
All the power relays are routed through the supervisor's tower.
Can you turn them on?
Son, You are talking to a level 7 systems coordinator.
All right.
Get the bike.
I love how he's so into it now. First he was like, no, we can't do this. Now he's right in there.
Hold on! I'm almost there!
Look, he's wearing my outfit, guys. See? The overalls.
Just like on Hannah's planet. I found a turbo laser!
They're giving us no trouble, Captain. Feel them, we're armed. We've made examples of them.
Hey, don't injure too many of them. I need them as workers.
The barrier was supposed to protect you from this. It was supposed to keep you safe from the galaxy.
Everywhere we went, even the worst places, there are good people too. People that can help us.
You know what? Is it possible that this might carry over into another season?
If we can get one of their blasters, we could stun Jada and then
He'll shoot you.
that's why you need to create a distraction.
You two, stop scheming.
Oh my gosh, Judd. How did he become so unlikable? I take back what I said. He's the one person I don't like. But Jude Law is great, though.
If you follow my orders, my men will show you mercy.
It's
If you
Neil's
defy me,
family.
punishment will be severe.
You all now work for me.
Whoa.
I'm up here. Hold your fire, you idiots.
Sorry, Captain. It was the speed of bike. Head for your position, but don't worry, we got him.
I called the X-Wings. It's over.
No, don't tell him that, Wim. Because then he might have a chance to prepare a defense.
I thought the barrier jammed all communication.
Not if you have the crystal of the founders.
That's quite a tale.
Chance to surrender now, because the whole entire Jedi army is on their way.
Okay, Wim, keep up the distraction.
The Jedi are all dead.
Wait, but that's just what they want you to think. Wim found the crystal a long time. And he's been working with the Jedi to trap you.
If you let Fern and her mom go, I'll call them off.
I'm getting it. They didn't call
Work
anybody.
on that story.
Shoot. Hope the dad's okay.
Kitty, we got it!
Grab the gun. They all gotta make it out there. Come on, Fern. Oh, did he just shoot that?
Do that again. Everyone where I can see you. Come on.
Damn it. That was a good plan, though. Okay.
Baby, how are you flying that thing? Oh, I have a little help.
Hold me at steady.
Yeah, there he is.
Main cannon on that ship.
Wait, what just happened with the kid? Yes, Neil! Run, Neil! Oh, man.
I'm out here.
What?
Is the rat thing on KB's head?
Kim, do you
Okay, now they're calling Kim. But okay, can we 100% trust her even?
X-Wings. I'll contact the New Republic. They're the greatest pirate busters in the galaxy.
They're gonna have to find some way to get through the barrier that's hiding our path.
Oh shit! No, did she get knocked out? Oh no, now the ship's crashing. Shit, KB's gonna have to find a way off there.
Fixing it.
You can fix anything, sweetie.
Damn. Oh.
She'll never make it.
It's not looking too good though, but I know she's gonna make it. She has to. Okay, no explosion. She's gonna come up now. No! Come up. No, oh my gosh. That reaction was heartbreaking.
Doesn't matter who you call, they can't get through the barrier.
KB is gonna be okay, right? He's literally shooting at an actual child. What is wrong with this guy?
I'm so sorry.
Wait, did her mom get shot?
When? Don't you touch that.
Yikes.
Tell your son to step away.
He's not gonna do it.
No, Jedi. You lied. The real good guys are coming.
They're good guys. No one's coming to save you, boy! When I was your age, all I cared about was not starving. I was living in a hole in the ground. And a Jedi found me. She may have been desperate and ragged like me, but she told me I had potential.
Really? That was his master?
She only taught me a little before they hunted her down. And they made me watch whilst they killed her.
Oh, crap.
That's the galaxy. It's dark with a few pinpricks of light.
Yikes.
Now let go. That's what he says.
Wow, so he really is a Jedi.
Sorry, what? Sorry. Sorry.
But the thing is, oh, damn. Well, yeah, I would want to go against him. But there's still, they could potentially catch him off guard, like overpower him. Especially Wim's dad, because there's 4 of them.
You can all carry on exactly as you were before.
He's gonna do something. Oh, he is gonna go up against him. What's he gonna do? Throw something at him? Punch him?
Incredible.
Yes! Yes! Like that! Like that! Go! Grab the lightsaber! Go! Go, go, go! Grab it! And ignite it the right way this time! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Grab it! Ignite it properly! Ignite it properly! Ignite it! Could John die, guys? Do you think? Teamwork, alright.
Mom, please!
What's she gonna do? They did it! Oh, man, they did it. I wonder now that they've done that if they can reinstate it. He looked different there in that lighting. All right, Wim. Yes. Whoa, that is quite a sight. Whoa. Okay, here they come. The New Republic, right?
Lock gas foils in attack position. We're going in.
Setting shields double forward.
All right. I think we're seeing some new faces there. All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes!
Yeah, my theories were wrong about that girl. For some reason, I thought she could come to the light side. I don't know. Yeah, they're getting out of there quickly. Whoa. Oh yeah, we gotta see KB.
John!
Wait, after all that, he wants him to come with him to save him? Bless his heart. Wow, he looks pretty sad. But he also looks like he just came up with an idea. Wow. Oh, that's the ship. She'll be good. They make me kind of nervous though. Come on, show KB already. Oh. She's okay. She's just shook up a bit, I think. Casually landing in a pile of money. Badass.
One of my better landings, that is.
Oh, move out the way!
Out from under that thing!
Come on, you don't want to have a whole adventure just to get...
Such a motherly thing to do.
Hey, little guy.
Come on!
Hey, Wim. Looks like you don't have to take assessment anymore.
Oh, yeah. He's about to be another pilot. Aww. Alright. Aww. That was actually really nice. Oh, we have a different end credit now. The visuals. Oh, this is what Wim was looking at, I think, on his device. Hey, Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni. Wait, is this a post-credit scene? Oh no, it's not. That was nice though. I feel like I might have to rewatch that again, but at the very end there, I don't know if there were any Easter eggs potentially. There's like a couple of dolls there. Alright guys, so that was a pretty solid finale, I will say. Although initially I found myself slightly frustrated with the episode in the beginning because I kept asking myself why and how the parents weren't suspicious of Jod initially. I just found that when he drew his lightsaber in the way that he did, in such a threatening way, that should have been their clue that, okay, something's off with this guy. Because if he really was who he said he was, a Republic emissary, he wouldn't be acting like that, right? So that part was a little perplexing to me in the beginning, but I did find that the episode got significantly better as it progressed. There's actually lots to unpack this episode. First of all, I think it was really well done, and I do find that essentially, if I had to pinpoint the two main characters from this episode, or perhaps even that the series revolves around, it would have to be Jod and Wim, because they are complete polar opposites of one another. You have Wim, who believes in the Jedi, believes in pretty much the good in everything, sees the good in everybody, always believes in doing the right thing and helping, always hopeful. And then you have Jod, who is the opposite, who, because of his past, sees pretty much the worst in the world and the worst in people. And even over the course of the series thus far, the relationships he formed with the kids, there may have been probably touching moments between them that he must have felt, but then at the end of the day, I think he just saw the worst in them. In his eyes, he saw them for what they truly were, which were spoiled, entitled, weak children. Those words that he said last episode were really what he thought of those kids, despite them having good moments together. And yet in this episode, despite everything Jod has done and how he's treated the kids, Wim still wanted to save him after everything. So yeah, essentially for me, this series kind of revolves around those two. They essentially represent completely opposite perspectives. And I think even with the end credit scene giving us that segment where they were essentially giving us the same animations that we saw Wim looking at with his device earlier on in the series, in the season, that was a nice touch, and it really kind of made you feel almost like we were watching Wim's story and seeing the galaxy through Wim's eyes in a sense. If you think about it, Wim truly is someone who has a really big heart. As I mentioned, despite everything Jod did, he still wanted to save him at the end. Always is seeing the good in people. He's also very curious as well. He's always wanting to know more about his surroundings and see what's out there, and we kind of get why, right? Because he, along with the other kids, have been sheltered their whole lives. They've been protected, I use that term loosely, by this barrier their whole lives. And we're going to talk more about the barrier later on. But that, in a sense, has kind of made him more curious. And you can kind of see at the end of the episode there, he was kind of looking out into the sky, and they were even calling his name from behind to try and get his attention, but he was just so focused and fixated on the sky. It almost gives the impression that maybe now that the barrier is gone, is he going to travel the galaxy again? Is he going to become some sort of pilot? You definitely get that sense that Wim wants to take what he's learned through this adventure, through this ordeal, and continue to do more with that and learn more. One more thing as well about the end credits too, I think that they also had the little dolls / action figures that he might have been playing with earlier on in the series. I might have to rewatch that, but anyways, that was all just a very nice touch there. We also saw in this episode that Wim ignited the lightsaber the correct way this time, which was a really nice touch. I'm really happy for him that he had that moment, and now it makes sense as to why he didn't get it the first time. It was essentially building up to this moment where he would get it and it would have a bit more of a powerful impact. He is essentially embodying much of what the Jedi are supposed to be, seeing the good in people, being peacekeepers, trying to help wherever possible. You also wonder if his perspective has changed a little bit after the whole encounter with Jod, and especially their conversation this episode. We actually found out a fair deal about Jod, so we found out that he was a Jedi, and it sounds as though he witnessed Order 66 and his master being killed, and that changed his perspective of the galaxy. He also talked about growing up in a hole and always being hungry, so now you really know what he means, when he was saying to his fellow pirates, we're all hungry and there's never enough. For him, his whole life, he's always been starving, always trying to survive, and so it kind of makes sense why he went the route that he did. For him, stumbling upon a treasure in a place like At Attin, that means that he doesn't have to just fight to survive anymore. He can actually live the life that he wants to live. And so actually it was kind of sad hearing that backstory from him. Jod has this way about him where he will say certain things that really make you empathize with him, but then he'll just act in a way that is so cruel, and the way that he treated the kids and was constantly threatening to harm them, to kill them, and it kind of makes you not empathize with him. He definitely is a complex character, and you see where he is coming from. At the end of the episode as well, when he was looking at the ship crashing, that was a really powerful scene. He's essentially looking at everything he's built and worked so hard for come crashing down in flames. But also, as sad as he looked, there was that brief moment where he almost looked like he came up with an idea. I don't know what that means. I don't know if we've necessarily seen the last of him. I would be interested in knowing more about his character, what really went down in his past, and perhaps where he's headed in the future. Will he still continue to be a pirate? Will he walk a different path? But yeah, either way, that was definitely a powerful scene. And again, just speaking on him and Wim, I have to think to some degree that they both would have had an impact on each other. With Wim's case, I would have to think that hearing Jod's story has definitely opened up his perspective, Wim's perspective on the Jedi, and how what you hear isn't always the full truth. And him even having this whole ordeal and going on this adventure in the first place, him getting to see beyond the barrier and meeting Jod, I would have to think that that would have had some sort of impact on him and kind of opened his eyes to the real world and what it's really like beyond the sheltered life that he knows. And then with Jod, I would have to think that Wim and the other kids, I would hope that they somehow would have connected to the goodness that is in him deep down somehow. The whole pirate invasion now, that was a pretty intense sequence. First of all, we got some action, which was great. This was the first time that we actually saw At Attin in complete and total darkness, and it is in stark contrast to episode 1, where everything was very light-hearted, and also literally light. Even the scene with Neil in the bathtub in the first episode, it was kind of a funny scene. You saw that Wim surprised him, right? And now in this time, when he's looking out through the skylight, he sees, a hovering ship in total darkness. So it was kind of visually striking, the contrast there. But I think that what we learned in this episode, and what the people of At Attin learned, is that essentially peace is an illusion, right? everything about this episode actually was an illusion. They thought this whole time, first of all, that there was an actual supervisor, and it looks like there was never an actual supervisor. It was just a droid. And as soon as Jod destroyed the supervisor, everything else went with it, and there goes their protection, right? So this whole time they feel protected by the safety droids and the barrier, and then once that's all gone, they're completely exposed in the open now. But it's ironic how the barrier removal scene was one of the most visually beautiful scenes that we've seen in the show, because it's supposed to be something that is very scary for the citizens of At Attin. As much as they did enjoy a lot of peace on that planet, they really had no freedom at all. They were constantly under surveillance. They weren't allowed to go past the barrier. They didn't know much about the outside world. And I think it shows that when you're that sheltered, you know, the kind of effect it's going to have on you is that when there really is a situation that arises, such as an invasion, you're completely defenseless. They had no way of defending themselves. I don't even think they had any sort of army. You definitely want a balance of being safe, but you also want that freedom as well. The freedom to travel, and also the ability to, you know, defend yourself if your planet happens to come under invasion. So it does make you wonder, now that the barrier is gone, are people going to be able to freely travel? Also, are people still on the outside still going to want to come to At Attin? Another question I had as well was regarding the great work, because everything that the citizens of At Attin were working towards was the great work, right? Was that great work specific to At Attin, or was it pertaining to the Republic? Is there more to that great work than we have been told so far in the series? And how will that be affected now that the supervisor has been destroyed and At Attin has essentially been reborn? Another thing about this episode that I loved was seeing the kids and the parents work together. That was really wholesome. And you know what? I actually found that the kids showed a lot of leadership here with their parents, and you could really tell because their parents hadn't been outside the barrier, right? Or have not been outside the barrier, but the kids have. And I think that whole experience allowed them to become stronger in a way, and not only because they were able to see various parts of the galaxy and what was beyond the barrier, so to speak, but they also had a lot of challenges that require them to work together. So you really saw their skills come into play this episode. We even saw that they had done a couple things that were done in episode 1 as well, such as taking the shortcut that Wim took, you know, the hover bikes and whatnot. Yeah, they really just showed that they are truly a team. I really think they all had great moments. I love seeing Fern and Wim work together. You saw Neil provide cover as well. He was controlling the gun, the cannon. And then of course you had KB doing her thing, and she contacted Kim, and she also almost had a moment where you know, it looked like we could have lost her. And that whole emotional reaction by the kids was so touching, really. And I think it was just a true testament to how close they have gotten. They're essentially like family now, right? I really just loved how that all came together. It really felt like the series came full circle. It would have been nice by the end to see at least one shot of all the families together. I believe that we saw at the end there KB, so all of our kids, and then we saw Farah, and then Wim's dad, Wendell. But it would have been nice maybe to have one shot of everybody's parents kind of, you know, all together at the end there. But anyways, yeah, we definitely got, I think, a good amount of time to see all the kids and the families working together. But yeah, guys, anyways, those are my thoughts on the finale and the series. I really enjoyed it. You guys let me know, as always, down below in the comments what you thought of everything. And as always, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys for the next video. Until next time, guys, take care and see you soon.